So you probably heard, of course you've heard, everybody's heard on this. After New Year's, President Trump was tweeting about North Korea, and it's the war of the buttons. The North Korean president said he had a button, and then Trump said he had a button, and then everybody just started tweeting and screaming and shouting about it, and it's all just stupid. But first of all, nobody has a button. You know, and this whole notion that it's like Dr. Strangelove and just people shoot nuclear weapons whenever they want, I mean, that's just absolutely fatuous. The president doesn't have a red button on his desk. Likely Kim doesn't either. So these are metaphors for I've got nuclear weapons. Yeah, well, I've got nuclear weapons too. But that actually isn't really news. If you actually listen to Kim's speech, he didn't actually threaten to start a nuclear war with the United States. He said, if you attack me, I will defend myself with my nuclear weapon. And we kind of already know they have nuclear weapons, so there's actually no news there. And Trump tweeted back, he says, yeah, well, I have nuclear weapons too. Well, that's not news. And if they attack us, we've always said we will retaliate with nuclear weapons. So there's actually no news in this news cycle. And what the real news is we're starting 2018 exactly the way we ended 2017, which is all these pundits and reporters obsessing about Trump's tweets in absence of any other knowledge or information or context, right? Statecraft is not just about what people say, it's about what people say in the context of what they do. And what's sad and pathetic is seeing reporters just going bonkers over these tweets without actually doing any analysis of, well, is there actually any change to US policy? Is there actually any escalation in the tensions with North Korea? Which of course there aren't. Now, I think that might have been forgivable a year ago when we had a new president, but here we are a year later. We have a lot of policy. We've got a brand new national security strategy, and the president's been president for a year. He hasn't started any nuclear wars. He hasn't actually started any new wars. And so the notion that we're still just gonna run around and scream about the tweets and not actually look at what American policy is, they can do that, but I think we ought to make a resolution as Americans. We're gonna be sensible, and we're actually gonna look at what our government does rather than just look at what people are tweeting about. That would be my resolution for 2018.